Okay. All right, we got Lawrence Welk. I don't know if anybody remembers Lawrence Welk. I guess if you're over the age of probably under the age of 40, you don't know who he is. He was a famous TV show. And yeah, when I was a little girl, we used to watch this all the time. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This is cool. And I do have the legendary, iconic Rod Serling. Who remembers the Twilight Zone? Come on, let's go. Yeah, that's him. That's the guy that made it. The legendary and iconic Rod Serling. That's definitely one of the best shows that's ever of all time, I swear. It's that good, yeah. And oh my, look at what else I got. How cool is this? How cool is this? The original Star Trek signed by everybody. Oh man. I wonder how much this one's worth. Anybody have an idea? And what's this down here? I don't know who signed this. Is this William Shatner's? Oh, he's over there. All right, yeah, they're all here. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, I got some really good autographs, don't I? All right, Jackie Gleason. The legendary Jackie Gleason. And yeah, Boris Karloff. He was with the Honeymooners. If anybody remembers that show. Yeah, this guy played Frankenstein from the old Universal pictures. Yeah, he's legendary, been dead for many years, and it looks like he signed this in a ballpoint, one of those old fountain pens. Yeah, I could tell. And this is cool because I don't see any smudging, so we know this is goody. Oh man, Ingrid Bergman. Yeah. Legendary Ingrid Bergman, and she was legendary back in the 1940s. She was in Casablanca. And yeah, I don't have Humphrey Bogart's, I don't think. Maybe I do. Oh man, this is worth a lot of money. An original Walt Disney. I mean, people would die for this. Look at this. Worth a lot of money. I'm sorry, I just keep sneezing because I have a cold. And yeah, those of you who grew up in the hippie era, the 60s, I was like really young in like the late 60s. I was born in 1963. This is Creedence Clearwater Revival, Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, and John Fogerty. There he is. I don't know who the other guys are, but I didn't know John. Oh, yes, this is legendary. Legendary show. What can I say? And that is All in the Family with Carol O'Connor. He just died recently, didn't he? This guy here, Rob Reiner. I think Sally Struthers, she's the lone survivor. Okay, the others have passed. That was a legendary show back in the 70s, maybe into the early 80s. The Bing Crosby. Legend. Yeah, look at this. Nice, ain't it? Don't I like to brag? It's like, damn, she likes to brag. But like, dude, I mean, come on, gang. You'd love to have a collection like this. Just imagine if I were to add all these totals up to all these, this is like maybe $10,000. All these books, easily. All right, so we did Bing Crosby. We're going to the Munsters. Marilyn Monroe alone is worth about $3,000, maybe more. So is the, oh, I didn't know I had Bruce. Oh, yes. Bruce Springsteen, there he is. That's from his Born in the USA. I grew up with that. Yeah, with him back in the 80s. He was a big thing. Maureen Bacall, yeah, she's legendary. She was married to Humphrey Bogart. I don't know what movies she was actually in, but I know she was in quite a bit. And the lovely Jane Seymour, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Who remembers it? Here we go, Dr. Quinn. And yeah, she's still with us. She's still living. A great show. I used to watch that all the time back in the 1990s. Then they rebroadcast it, I think, on the Hallmark Channel or, Oh, man, this got to be worth a lot. Legendary. Look at that. Oh, man. I could just get up and do a dance right now. I didn't realize I had all these, big name autographs. And when I got them back in the 90s, they weren't that expensive then. and the prices have gone up. So, autograph collecting is a pretty good investment. It really is. If you could, if you have the money. It doesn't mean I'm a millionaire, but and this is Dark Shadows. Who remembers Dark Shadows? Yeah, that's Sabrina Sharp. I think she was in. Yeah, I guess she was in it. All right, Jonathan Frid. You got here. Oh, Catherine Lee Scott. This is Catherine Lee Scott who played Josette, and I believe Lady Kitty Hampshire. Yeah, Maggie Evans in on Dark Shadows. Yeah, if you get a chance, go check out Dark Shadows convention. I've been to a couple of them. Great show, man. I used to love that show back in the late '60s. I was very young at the time, but it used to scare me too. And I see Barnabas with his fangs and cool stuff. That was a girl that was like into monsters, and yeah, I was freaky. What can I say? All right, we have the clock. Oh wow! Just imagine how much this is worth. The legendary, iconic Karen Carpenter. How much you think this is worth? Come on, gang. How much you think this is worth? Richard signed it too. That helps. Oh man, that's got to be worth at least 500, maybe more. Walter Cronkite. All right. He was a legendary newscaster, especially during the Kennedy assassination. Yeah, he had that famous broadcast. You could see it. It's on YouTube. Oh man, who would love to have a Weird Al? Wouldn't you love to have a Weird Al? It's Weird Al Yankovic, and it's official. All of these are legitimate autographs too. The Pointer Girls. Here they are. All right, this is not an autograph, but I have to, I'm going to include this in here. This was my search weekend retreat from 1980 down at the Stella Maris Retreat House. Yeah, this is I think all of these kids are from my high school, West Orange High School. Anybody know where West Orange, New Jersey is? This is going back to the 1980s. I know it is. I think it was taken at Our Lady of the Valley Church. It could have been, it had to be. Yeah, that's where I think it was taken. And yeah, looking at this, it brings back memories. I'll tell you that. Yeah, so this was down in Long Branch. I think I made a separate video for this, but yeah. So if you get a chance to check that out, it's not a long video, but it's well worth watching. And I do suggest that you do watch it. Yeah, I'm in here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, there I am, down here. I'm the girl with the plaid shirt. Yeah, we're standing right near the nun. I think that, yeah. Couple of these people just passed away recently, so I always keep them in my prayers. Yeah, and yeah, I always look back on my high school years, and yeah, going to West Orange High back then. Now there's one thing about the West Orange High. There was two of them, so you got to make sure. I was with the Cowboys, West Orange High. We were on Northfield Avenue. So I always pointed out, don't call me a mountaineer. I didn't go to that school, but yeah, kind of like a rivalry. All right, all right, we're gonna move back to celebrities. It looks like I got the Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited. So excited, right? They made that song, Jump, Jump for Your Love. I don't know. They made a few other ones back in the 1980s. And I believe all of them have passed away, but I think one of them could be still living. I'm not sure. And what do we got here? Nothing there, nothing there. Let's see. Then you got one more book. So just hang with me. This video is going a little longer than I thought it would. All right, we know who this is. It looks like that guy that played James Bond is James Bond. Da, 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 da. Yeah, all right, it is James Bond. Betty Davis, Betty Davis eyes. Remember that song? All right. Yeah, that's Betty Davis. That's got to be worth a lot. Now, there's my authenticity. Tom Cruise. It was Tom Cruise. Demi Moore, she did not sign it, but Tom did. All right, so Tom Cruise autograph here. Wowie kazowie, right? Do you remember watching Bozo? Anybody back in the 60s? If you lived in certain markets in this country, there used to be a show called Bozo the Clown. we used to get it here in the New York area, living up in West Orange back then. I think we used to get it on Channel 9, WOR. So, yeah, those are the clown. Gregory Peck, great actor. I don't really know what movies he was in, but he's great. Oh, Jimmy Stewart. And is this from It's a Wonderful Life? I don't know. No, it's not that. Hey. Wow. And this is the late, great Michael Landon. You might remember Michael Landon from Bonanza. He was in Bonanza. He was in The Highway to Heaven. I think he was in... I think those were like his two most famous shows. And The Wizard of Oz. Everybody knows this movie, and that was The Scarecrow, Ray Bolger. Halle Berry, who was a popular actress back in the 90s, maybe the early 2000s. I don't know if she might still be acting. I'm not sure. Kurt Russell, Tombstone, yes. Legendary. I got a special section with a lot of Tombstone. I always liked that movie. I thought it was so cool. Doc Holliday. But you know what? I do not have a Doc Holliday autograph. I don't think. I have Val Kilmer, but from The Doors. Yeah, his Doors. George Burns. He was a famous comedian. Yeah. Back in I don't know when, maybe the 60s. I'm not sure. What do we got here? This one I never heard of. Joseph Cotton. Okay. Here, I picked that up. And we have Miss Leslie Caron. I'm not too sure what movie she was in, but I do have her anyway. So. What do we got here? Okay, we do have Olivia de Havilland, and can't make out the guy's name, but wait, I don't know. I don't think he signed it. I just think Olivia did. Do I have Olivia Newton-John? I knew somebody would ask me. I don't think so. Maybe I do. I don't know. ESC. Gina Davis. Everybody knows her from Accidental Tourist, and my favorite movie of all time, well, one of them is a movie called A League of Their Own. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It was a baseball movie about girls, the Girls Softball League or Baseball League. Great movie. If you get a chance, yeah, check that one out. Doris Day. She was a big singer back in the 1940s, I think, 50s. Mel Gibson. Everybody knows Mel Gibson. Yeah, this is cool. And we got Henry Fonda. He was a big actor back in the 40s. This is Mel Ferrer. I never heard of him, so forget about that one. I never heard of him. Gilligan, and there's the rest of the castaways. Looks like they're still... Excuse me, I'm dealing with a bad cold. Yeah, this is the original cast members. You can see I have them all. We see Dawn Wells, Bob Denver, Alan Hale, Ginger, what's her name? I can't make it out. Jim Backus is in here, Russ Johnson, Tina Louise, I'm sorry, and Mary and Dawn Wells, right? And we had Gene Kelly, and that is definitely from Singing in the Rain. And I don't know if anybody remembers that movie. Let's see. Vincent Price, famous for Michael Jackson's song Thriller. He's most noted for, he had a voiceover in it. So, yeah. Ginger Rogers, who was most famous partner of Fred Astaire. They made movies way back. And yeah, this is from my favorite movie, A League of Their Own. I think that's Lori Petty, who played Kit Keller. Still remember that. And Rosie O'Donnell. I forgot the name of her character. I think it was Doris Murphy, but I'm not sure. Go Google it. You know. Julie Andrews. I mean, she looks like a tough girl here. Yeah, I don't know what movie that's from, but she's great. I always wanted to speak whenever I saw like Julie Andrews, like I want to speak British. So I tried my British accent. It's horrible though. I don't want to insult any UK listeners, so I won't even try it. And this is once again Darren McGavin. I don't know what this is. Here, it's like a whole bunch of dead bodies, right? And yeah, we got this looks like William Holden, and that's who it is. It says it here. That's how I know. All right. We got it. Charlton Heston, and that's from Tombstone. Little known fact, I bet you hardly any of you people knew that he was in Tombstone. He played the ranch owner, I believe. I got some, I think I got the whole cast of Tombstone. Cause, okay. So, and there's Bob Hope. Everybody know who Bob Hope is? Unless you're under the age of 20, you probably don't know. But all right. And this is Crazy Anthony Hopkins. And it looks like it's from Silence of the Lambs. Would I be, yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know why he signed it in silver. I think Tina Turner did too, nevertheless. Oh, yes, she was the mother of one of my favorite shows. You know who she is, Partridge Family, that's right. Miss Shirley Jones. She was the mother of David Cassidy. And those of you who are from West Orange, we all know who David Cassidy is. You know why I don't have his autograph? I don't know why, but I don't have it. David Cassidy is a legend in West Orange. All right, we go here. And yeah, this is Tommy Lee Jones. I think he's from The Fugitive. That's the movie. I remember him in The Men in Black. We do have that. What's this? 489. Okay. Oh, it tells me the date that this was signed. Let's check it out. It looks like it was signed December 12th, 1957. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, here. And this is an actor called Tyrone Power. Yeah, this is a naughty autograph because it's got some bleeding on it. You could see like, okay, they're gonna take money off of this. So that will not be as much as I hoped for if I ever put it up to, you know, auction or sale or, and this is the legendary George C. Scott. For those of you who don't know who he is, yeah, he played General Patton in the movie Patton. I don't know what other movies he did, but I know that was, yeah, that was probably his most. And this is Red Skelton, who was popular back in the 60s with his variety show, The Red Skelton Show. So, yeah. What do we got here? Oh, Emma Thompson and Anthony Hopkins. Look like both of them have signed it. Even though it looks like Anthony Hopkins is not in this photo, I do see Emma Thompson, and it's Howard's End. She was popular back in the 90s, a British actress. And yeah, this is just some clippings of A League of Their Own, Tombstone, two great movies. They came out around the same time. And yeah, it looks like these are autographs from A League of Their Own. We have Gary Marshall, John Lovitz, Lori Petty, and Rosie O'Donnell. Here we got Tombstone. We got Michael Biehn, who played Johnny Ringo. Yeah, we have Dana Delaney. She was in it. And it looks like the late Bill Paxton. He played Morgan Earp. Yes, that is Bill Paxton. Well, what do we got here? Okay, looks like I'm down to the end. Rex Harrison on a index. All right, gang. I guess that's it. That's my entire autograph collection. So yeah, yeah, I'm proud of it. Sure. I mean, I guess some of the most iconic actors and actresses that ever, graced this planet. So yeah, yeah. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of that. And I don't know exactly how much it's worth, but it's got to be worth at least in the $10,000 to $12,000 range. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my channel, if you don't like it, subscribe anyway. You're helping me out. If you don't like it, just subscribe. That's all. All right. See you soon.